Good evening. Welcome to Damage Does D&D. Tonight, the 5th episode of Monasteries and Mayhem. I will hand you straight over to our Games Master, Fiddy. Take it away. I mean, why would I be that rude? Guess which bald man will be talking through you tonight. Yep.
So we'll start where we left off last time, which was there's a lot of talking, a lot of drinking, like usual. Some teleportation as well, which none of you have never done before. Which meant that you ended up in Fairbreach, another continent just above you from where you were in Orium. On the search for something. A bit more information, hopefully, about what's going on in the area. Yeah, safely got to Fairbreach, all limbs attached to the right people.
Yep.
And left Fairbreach and started your way to Falmir. Fairly eventless travel on the way down with your horses and cart. You eventually stopped for the night just to get a bit of rest. Saying to Chaz before, it was very eventless because all of us rolled shit, so none of us spotted anything. But yeah, so you had the long rest, and then you woke up, Grom cooked breakfast, and then set off again. Eremin didn't quite find a blue butterfly.
No.
Grom didn't cook breakfast.
Eremin cooks the breakfast.
Oh, Eremin cooked breakfast. Sorry, in my head of
cooks the breakfast.
Grom.
Grom's
Yeah,
far
but no
too
butterfly
grumpy.
found.
No.
And yeah, so we'll pick up from there, where you got back onto your horses and carts and got back onto the main road to Falmir.
Okay.
It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I think from when Eremin was looking for a butterfly, it was a bit misty, like that heat, quite warm but misty, so he couldn't quite see anything. But yeah, take it away. The road is yours.
So yeah, I'll be driving the cart, sort of looking around. Is the countryside changing again?
Yeah, so like I
Do I
said, when you got to
notice
Fairbreach, the colours are different.
Yeah.
And I think I said last time that everything looks a bit greener.
Okay.
Not as in that it looks more alive, like in a better condition. It's just a very different colour, just because of like the
Sure.
continent as such, what you're on. With a few different plants,
Just gonna
bits and bobs like that.
keep an eye out. Every now and again, just look up. Make sure nobody's falling from the sky.
Make a perception check. If you want to let me know who's on the horses and who's on the back of the cart, and then
I'm
we'll
on the back.
so definitely a perception check from Grom as well. Then
think I was on a horse.
yeah, you and Jag were on a horse, weren't you?
Yeah. I'm probably sat at the front with Eramin because I don't.
Get on with Grom
not
anymore.
Safe for me to be at the back of Grom.
I got a natural 1 for 3. First roll in weeks.
I got 21.
Good work.
We'll start with Grom then. It's a bit misty.
Well, actually, what if anyone's listening carefully, Aramin would notice this with a 21. But Grom's sitting on the back of the wagon. His eyes are closed, and he's gently humming the tune that Jag was playing the night before that he got really annoyed about. But
Ooh.
very, very quietly, so no one can really hear that he's enjoying it. Won't it? That's why he got a natural 1.
Okay. I'll just file that information away for later. Don't bother telling anyone. Just
Everyone gets an earworm.
yeah.
But Eremin, everything seems fine. You can start to see that with the morning heat getting there. It's obviously, and where you are, because it's misty, you're good with nature. It's just a bit more of a watery land up in this northern continent. So it's obviously like that mist coming up from the heat of the sun. But that's now starting to clear.
Sure.
Nothing falling from the sky all
Good.
clear on that front.
Excellent.
And well, you made a perception check, haven't you? So I've got to ask you to roll a percentage die just to see if there are any butterflies about, really.
Of course, I better roll that. Hold on.
And Jag, just what's your passive perception?
It's terrible. 13.
13. Yeah, you won't quite hear. You can the humming of Grom because of the horses' hooves on the road.
45.
And 45. Let's have a look. Oh, so close. But there is butterflies about, but this time it's a yellow one.
Okay. I'll just point it out to Gisela. I say, there's like a cool butterfly. Just
It's very pretty.
it is. Butterflies are amazing. You know, some of them only live for a day, but some of them can live for weeks. It's so cool. I can never remember which way round it is, which ones, but they have different lifespans. It's cool.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Well, some butterflies have a longer lifespan than others. It's very cool. See, some of those yellow ones, I think, can live for like 2 to 3 days. But there are other like tortoiseshell ones that can live for weeks. They're so cool.
You'll know from that. You'll know that the pink ones were near Orium. What you saw, they, what you know so far, are like the longest living ones. They're like a week, but you know that because of the place of Orium and where it is and like the magical bits. But yeah, apart from that, it's a clear open road. There's a few early morning travelers. Some people just traveling. Some escorts, like you did for the company from Ibrido. But yeah, quiet but busier than the last rodeo one.
Nobody pays too much attention to us.
No. It basically like when you were going from Ibrido to Orium, you've got a package to deliver. They're just setting off, getting that early start.
Cool.
But yeah, so the travelling is going. You're probably travelling for 2-3 hours and steady stream of sort of travellers and people going past with carts, horses, all odds and sods. Nothing which stands out to you. It just looks like general supplies and wears and tears, what people are obviously buying and selling. But yeah, make another perception check for me just along the way. Probably have Jag, Ehrman and Grom again.
18 this time.
Anyway, I must have stopped humming now. My eyes.
So yeah,
My very own natural one.
Jag, you are just thinking about music basically. What's the next tune? What you can probably come up with when you play on your instrument. You're completely oblivious to what's going on. Grom, you can see now that with the mist clearing up, there's like a couple of carts behind you, which have actually travelling a bit faster than you. Don't look to be any threat though, just a couple of people. And Ehrman up front again.